fabric and some lightweight quilt batting. I've already cut this out, but you can do that after you get the pattern. Remember, the pattern is half, so you will have to do it on a fold. You'll also need some fabric clips, the snaps, and the thing to do the snaps, and a hole puncher. So first you're going to take the main piece of fabric, and again, remember always right sides facing each other. So you put them both together, and next you're going to take the batting and put it right on top of there, because eventually you're going to turn this inside out and it needs to face the right side. Once done, you're going to go ahead and sew it all down and leave an opening at the bottom there to make sure that you're able to turn this inside out. I'm just going to go ahead and mark that where I want to make sure I don't forget as I'm sewing, so that I have enough room to turn this inside out when it's time to do that. Now when it's done, you're going to use the clips and put everything together. Make sure it's properly aligned, and that's one of the advantages of using clips as opposed to pins, because you don't risk having it getting caught somewhere or poking you. So you just use these clips and it will stay in place as you sew. As you go along, you can always take the clips off. Now go ahead and sew it, and this is a beginner friendly project. I try to make projects that are easy for people who are just learning to sew or who have a little bit of experience and want to make something fun. Now you're done, you're going to go ahead and take off any loose pieces of thread. If you have pinking shears, this is the place to use it, just to take off the edges and make sure you get a crisp edge so that when you turn it inside out, the ends are not bulky. And once that's done, go ahead and turn your fabric inside out. Next, you want to go ahead and iron this down, make sure it's flat, and just to make sure again you have everything crisp, and then go ahead and do a straight stitch across the bottom to close off the holes that you used. Now you're going to measure approximately 3.125 inches from the edge. This is shown there from the bottom edge, and you're going to do that on both sides. Once done, you're going to take that marking and align it with where you see that bend there on the fabric, and just make sure you're doing a straight line. If it's easier, you can actually also draw a straight line so that you can make sure you're folding it properly. And once you fold it, just use a couple of clips on each side to hold it down, because you're going to be sewing that down. So as you can see there, I'm going to do that. I have to adjust that slightly to make sure it's fully aligned at the bottom, over the top of the fold. And that's it. So you're going to go ahead. You can either iron this down now, or you can sew it and then iron it down to make it flat. I just sew that down along the edge of the seam. Now that's sewn, you can pull that up and align it on the main piece. Just as you see there, if there are any loose threads, be sure to take it off, just to make sure that this looks more professional and fun. And once you align it, just use a clip. So in this case, I'm actually going to be attaching it to a wristlet, so I'm going to put that in there on both sides first, and then I'm going to get my piece of fabric to put it on the location where I want to add my wristlet. So first is to blend it down so that I know exactly what it's going to look like. It's now starting to come together, and this gives you a lot of room for things. Now to do this wristlet, I have a video that you can watch. I think it's a couple of videos back, but it's very easy to put this hook in. You just get a 2x1 piece of fabric, fold it, and then just sew it down, just like that. Very easy. Now go ahead and sew around all the corners there, making sure you don't sew over any of the pieces you've already sewn. Just follow the instructions as you see on the video. And that's my wristlet. It's a custom wristlet because I remain first to do this, just to make sure that it matches, and just like you follow the wristlet there. And now I'm going to attach the snaps. The snaps are just easy. Follow the instructions that came with your snap packaging, and go ahead and put it down. You're going to fold this over to create an envelope. As you can see, it's a nice little envelope shape. And just mark where you want the snaps to go, how deep you want your pocket to be. That computer, this, it can hold a lot. And I actually have a Galaxy phone, which is a little bigger than the iPhones, so it does hold location where I purchased